This your man Debo Gotti, and this show was brought to you by Golden Goose Films. It's the Ken and Debo show. 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 You know what I'm saying? It's the Ken and Debo show. 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 It's the Ken and Debo show.
What's going on, y'all? It's Ken DeVille,
Debo, got it.
and it's the Ken and Debo Show, and it's episode 7. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. We are sponsored by Golden Goose Films. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? What we got going on today, my guy?
Shit, I'll be honest with you, brother. Been a long week. Got plenty to talk about, but I'll just get this shit going. So, has social media made it easier or harder for independent artists to build a real fan base?
As far as social media and building a fan base, I feel like it has definitely, in the way of being it better, it definitely has made it better. Because back in the day, the only way you are capable of getting your music out is the radio or hand to hand. Actually like putting in the footwork and handing out CDs. Now, social media and all these platforms that you can put your music on, it makes it a lot easier to access. Um, People can just go to YouTube and click on a random song and discover somebody new just like that. When back in the day, you would have to listen to the radio, and you would have to listen to the radio all day to hear something new. Um, I don't think it has any disadvantages. Um, it definitely makes it easier for artists to get known. Uh, People, I don't think anybody but the goats have a problem with how people are growing their fan base nowadays. How you feel about it, Debo?
I mean, ultimately, I wouldn't say that it makes it easier or harder for them to build a fan base. I would say it makes it easier to keep a fan base, to connect with your fan base, or to reach out and just to be more like human with your fan base. Because a lot of times I would say back in the day, you know, um, depending on what light they catch you in when they got you on like TMZ or something like that, people have been painted your personality off of that. Versus now you can put your personality out there, like how we doing even right now. Like we on live while we doing the stream. You feel
Oh
me? Like
God,
this is y'all getting to see the backgrounds, the behind the scenes of how we actually
BTS.
do the shit. And like I feel like this is like, just like I said, it's easier to connect with people. I wouldn't say it's easier to build it, but I would say it makes you more accessible. And like you said, like just having accessibility is always a plus. You know what I'm saying? Like even if nobody know you, they can still scroll and see you. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like, and I'm gonna always feel this way, that face to face, real connection that you share with an audience is gonna always be top tier over anything I feel like you could do on the internet, unless you just really touching somebody's soul with a song, or like, you know what I'm saying, you talking about a topic that really just hits home. I don't feel like you can really connect with a person over social media like you could in person. But if you already connected with them people, hell yeah, I feel like that help you stay connected with them people. Social media definitely good for that.
Yeah, as far as social media, I feel like it definitely has its advantages as far as getting yourself out there, because you could just post a post on your Facebook, and everybody who's in your friend list or if your page is public, everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, literally, people would have to go door to door, stand at gas stations, be at the club, be at the radio station to hand out their demos or their CDs just to be able to get people to listen, you know?
Yeah.
And that footwork, that's why a lot of hustlers, back then, they were different than the hustlers nowadays. They hustle harder to get their music out than we have to do now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit. Speaking of like what they used to do back in the day, because I come up in that era. I got the tail end of, you know what I'm saying, being able to see them folks come out to the gas stations and pop the trunk and have their tapes and CDs and shit. I remember the motherfuckers still burning the CDs for us, all that. You feel me? But shit, what's a classic hip hop album that you feel like? I mean, I wouldn't say everybody, but like, like realistically, within regards, what's a classic hip hop album you think everybody should listen to? Type shit. I I looked over a minute ago because we got some fresh questions. Like I said, y'all get to see the BTS and shit. But personally, I feel like, and I wouldn't even say this is really like a old school classic hip hop album, but it's old enough for a lot of the young niggas to be able to go back and get a word of mouth. Do your homework on Ludacris, word of mouth. You feel me? I feel like that's one of the ones that, you know what I'm saying, like from start to finish, front to back, you can play that bitch, and if you ain't never heard it before, I guarantee you, like, you might skip a song or two. It might be a song on there that, depending on who you around, if you with your kids, something like that, you might don't want to play something that explicit. But like just in general, oh my God, is the discography of that is just it's grandiose. I'm talking about it go from like some smooth shit to some player shit to some to we fucking to we like I said we back smoking to some gangster shit. You feel me? Like that tape is a beautiful tape. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, top to bottom, front to back. I feel like everybody need to hear that. If you ain't, look at that Ludacris word of mouth. Got some big ass lips on the front of it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yeah, man. I I fuck with Ludacris, man. He has a bunch of dope projects.
Luda.
I'm always living that that high lifestyle. So I would say Wiz Khalifa, O, and IFC. You know what I'm saying? Only nigga in first class because it just gives that mentality.
I fuck with that album. I fuck with
Yeah,
that album.
it gives that mentality of living that high life. You got that California on there. You just got a bunch of good songs on O and IFC.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful album,
Uh,
bro. Beautiful. I
got
love
a
it.
bunch of dope features with like Pharrell,
Mm,
Currency.
that's
It's
one of
just
them ones.
man, it's one of them ones on
For
God,
sure.
bro.
For sure. I mean, I second that. You feel me? Like that's definitely one of them ones. You feel me? Some of them songs on there got me through some shit. You feel me? Like all smoking and highness aside, like real talk. Some of them songs on there got me through life. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard that tape. You know what I'm saying? I was fresh out of middle school. I was going into high school when I heard that tape, and man, that tape really put things in perspective for me. And not even just like his lyrics, like some of the songs on there, like just
Well, his
so
album cover on that motherfucker.
man,
So he got that. He got
it's so
the black and
melodic
white,
though, bro.
the black and white stripe shirt off with the damn motherfucking red puff, the red fur jacket, fur motherfucker. Yeah, he boy
You
drip.
probably know the song I'm talking about, but it's like here we are, and
Yeah,
there
here
we
we
go.
go. Oh
Yeah,
God, yeah.
bro, that song fool. Hey, Wiz, bro. I swear to God, nigga, you
Pop the
is.
drink out the
But
bottle.
I don't know, gang. I don't know if that's classic though, folks. You think that's a class? I
Yeah,
don't know if that's old enough to be
as far as
classic.
my mind frame
What that
and
is,
how I
10,
think.
15 years ago? Because it can't possibly be that old, gang.
Nah, it's not that old.
I
It's
say
around
15.
2015, 2016. But as far as me,
Oh, so 10 years.
I feel like that's a classic for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I could always go back and listen to O and IFC. Like a lot of his projects, I can go back and listen to because that's just who I am as far as a person. I'm a smoker, and then I just love, living that high lifestyle. Um, it always took a toll on me hearing his music mentally, you know, actually understanding what he's saying, even being sober. It just, it changes the way that everything is like calm and easy and smooth, and you ain't gotta stress, and everything is just step by step. That's what it's all about the development. When I hear that album, you know what I'm saying? ONIFC, only nigga in first class. You know what I'm saying? That just separates.
Yeah, yeah, man, beautiful album. And like I said, don't y'all sleep on word of mouth, man. Straight up, that's an old tape for some young niggas. You feel me? Y'all need to hear that because it's some shit that y'all missed out on. That it's never gonna be old. This shit y'all doing, this shit it's gonna run this phase. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be a day when the shit y'all doing, you gonna have to cut it. This shit I'm talking about, that's gonna be on. That's gonna be on forever.
Yep.
But shit, if you had $100,000 like as a budget to invest in your like really like your whole career, like anything in your music career, what would you spend it on initially first? What would be the first thing you spend on?
The first thing I would buy would be a home studio. So, you know what I'm saying? If he's busy with the kids, or I want to record throughout the week, because, right now, Debo is home base as far as recording, you know, um, I wouldn't have to bother him. I would just go to my home studio and just record my music there. And, I would invest in all the proper equipment for it, the high dollar mics and the interface and the proper chords and the proper program for mixing, which would, more than likely be uh Pro Tools. Everybody needs, if you want your music to sound clear and you wanna do good work, I would say Pro Tools is number one for programs. But as far as spending $100,000, I couldn't say I could spend that all on a studio. But that's the first thing I would buy though. But as far as, 100,000, I would split it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely into like different situations. I would definitely put it towards my promotion, through social media and stuff like that. I would, pay for features as far as like big time features, people that's already like blown up. If you're an artist, you know this, and everybody should know this. Ain't nobody gonna give you a feature for free unless they just feel like it. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with you, they fuck with their song, then they gonna give you the feature. But a lot of the time, they gonna charge you for that shit.
Personally, I feel like shit. I mean, we like I said in past videos, if you don't have a little bit of money, $100,000 is some good money. I ain't gonna hold you. That's some good decent little money, but that ain't for real no money for real. So like as far as like being able to get a feature, I highly doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them folks that really put you on, like Drake and them,
Shit, they'll
that shit,
charge you 50K.
they gonna start you at a quarter million. I'm gonna keep it a buck
Oh
with you.
yeah,
Cause some of them verses worth more than what you think they worth. Cause the revenue, the back end, the royalties, like these folks know what the fuck they worth. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? You're not finna get Drake, Lil Uzi, no Travis Scott type niggas on your song for no $100,000. I guarantee it.
yeah.
Guarantee it. Motherfucker, mouth on. But do your homework on. If I had $100,000, my budget would be spent on um straight video production. You know what I'm saying? Initially, I probably do like, and I wouldn't even include this unless y'all just want to know, but I probably take a little bit of singing lessons just to like hone that craft. Because a lot of people who like your Beyonces and your Kelly Rowlands, whoever the fuck you like listening to or whatever, Them folks had singing lessons. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They had natural
Shit,
voices. Don't
Drake
get me
had
wrong.
singing lessons.
Everybody had singing lessons. And if you got money and this is what you do, you're a professional entertainer. You want to get as good at what you do as possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they had 2, 3, 4, 5 different vocal coaches. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood famous for that is put people on with talent that was given to them and not talent that was created with them. You know what I'm saying? Like you can learn skills. So with me having my own skill already, I probably hone in on that one. But as far as like my budget, man, I'm spending that on straight music videos, straight up. I'm gonna have so many music videos that like I'm gonna go crazy with it, and I ain't even gonna roll them all out at once. I'm gonna just roll out one at a time. Yeah, it's gonna be so much shit. It's gonna be. I would probably do like one a day, something like that. You know what I'm saying? For like a couple months. After 2, 3 months, nigga, I'm gonna have so many music videos on there. This shit gonna look like Vivo.
Oh God.
Yeah, for real. That's what I would do with my 100,000. I know some folks. I know some folks down in the A right now get you straight together 2 to 5K, something like that. Now we got some folks down here in the city that'll get you right for a lot lower than that. But as far as like if that's what I was doing, I'd probably get me a little package deal because they got them some little venues and stuff like that out there. I of course stay out here, but initially that's what I spend my money on, some music videos because I feel
Yeah.
like that shit gonna get me some money on the back end. Investments, nigga.
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. More in the studio. Yeah. I mean, I get what you said as far as investment. You know what I'm saying? Because I could always have a place to record, and I could always come back and fix something. If I fuck something up, if it sounds weird, I don't have to call him in the middle of the night. Hey, Debo, I need you to fix this, or I need you to send this to me. It would just be a circulation of music. Um, and this is gonna top off episode 7.
This concludes episode 7 of the Ken and Debo Show, brought to you by Golden Goose Films. Tune in for new episodes every week. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.
It's the Ken and Debo Show. It's the Ken and Debo Show. Ken and Debo Show. Ken and Debo.